Pokemon has been putting out TCG cards for over 20 years. That means there's bound to be some forgotten gems that have all just left our mind. We're going to talk about some of those today. What's going on, Funhouse crew? Welcome back to the channel, TCG Funhouse, where we talk about Pokemon cards, we open up Pokemon cards, but beyond everything else, we are just here to have so much fun in the Pokemon community. I'm Travis from TCG Funhouse, and today we're going to be talking about 10 TCG cards that I can guarantee you that at least somebody watching this video has completely forgotten about, and if not, hats off to you, young fine sir or lady, because I really didn't even know that some of these cards even existed. So I was a huge collector back in the day. So like the days of base set, Neo and stuff like that, I collected. But to be honest with you guys, I stepped away from the hobby for a long time. So I missed out on things like Diamond and Pearl, Platinum and Black and White. So a lot of these cards from this era, I had no clue even existed. So when I was doing some research for this video and other videos that I've been putting out, which by the way, thank you so much for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. But analytics, as you guys know, show that a lot of you are not subscribed to the channel that are watching these videos. So please hit that sub button for me, guys. It really helps. Plus, it's one of the criterias that you have to follow in order to enter for a chance to win our beautiful Empoleon V10. And if you want more details on that, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to get every single detail you need to get your entry. But let's step back here a second, guys. Talking about cards that we have completely forgotten about, or in my case, didn't even know existed. So I was super elated to find out some of these cards, and I will be adding them to my list of must-buys, and I suggest that you guys do the same. Again, guys, this is my opinion. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm not telling you how to invest your money or what cards you to collect. Ultimately, buy what you want. And the goal of these lists is hopefully at least one or two of these entries perks your interest for you to go buy a card that you did not know existed that you want to add to your collection. So let's dive right in. Starting off the list at number 10 is a card that I had no clue was ever even printed because it's a secret rare from 2009. It's Platinum Supreme Victors. That's right, I'm talking about the shiny Melodic. I had no clue that this card was even a thing, but when I started looking through sets and looking through some of my favorite Pokemon and fan favorite Pokemon, I came across this shiny Melodic secret rare from Platinum Supreme Victors, printed in 2009. This card is phenomenal. You guys know that Melodic is one of the most majestic, beautiful Pokemon ever drawn by the Pokemon Company, and its its shiny version is one of the best shiny versions in the entire game. So going from not even knowing this card existed to knowing that there's a shiny Melodic, like, I had to grab this thing. And it's really cool because it has the reverse holo effect that you get later on down the road. It kind of looks similar to what you had in Evolutions with that really high gloss shiny reverse rare. But guys, this is a beautiful card. Shiny Melodic from Supreme Victors right now. It's hard to find these particular cards in near mint condition because the reverse holo is so easily scratched. So when you do find a near mint one, they're actually very, very expensive, like in the mid $100 ranges. But you can get some on TCG Player right now, guys, for about $60 in Lightly Played. And I will go back to Lightly Played for cards that are older or cards in this particular niche where they're going to be hard to find in near mint. Otherwise, you're paying an arm and a leg. So getting a Lightly Played for about half the price as a near mint is definitely a good buy for me. So that's number 10 on the list, guys. We're starting off with a banger. Shiny Melodic Secret Rare from Platinum Supreme Victors. Continuing on down the list, we're bringing in at number 9. Is actually not too old of a card, but a lot of people forget about it. But every time it resurfaces and people see images of it, it's just like, oh my gosh, what a beautiful card. I need to get this. I keep forgetting about it. And I'm talking about the Reshiram Radiant Collection, guys, from Legendary Treasures back in 2013. This card is an absolute stunning full art card. Probably one of the most beautiful cards ever printed in Pokemon TCG history. And I am not kidding, guys. Just look at the image right there on the screen. Legendary Treasures. It was printed in 2013 in the black and white era. It was not that long. Well, it feels like it's not. It's really been 8 years now. Holy smokes. I guess that was a little bit ago. But I actually have this card in my collection, and it was one of the first cards that we ended up getting when we got back into collecting, which is actually during the X and Y era. But back then you could still kind of find some black and white around. But the Reshiram Radiant Collection card, every time people see this card, the light bulb just goes off in their head, and they're like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that card. I need to make sure I go buy some of those for my collection, because they are stunning. I mean, even if you're not a big Reshiram fan, like, this card is just so amazing. You definitely need to add one to your collection because it's just beautiful. And on top of that, it's very affordable. It's another one of the reasons why it's on this list. I could have went with a bunch of cards that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but let's be honest, that's not really what we do here. A lot of that stuff is out of my budget, you know? So I like to find these kind of steals like this. And you can pick up a near mint Reshiram from Radiant Collection right now and rank the $30 range on TCG Player. So it's very affordable for what kind of card it is. It's 8 years old. It's a legendary Pokemon. It's a full art. It's stunning, guys. It's like a subset within a set with the Radiant Collection. It's definitely worth grabbing just to bolster a collection, right? I'm not talking about my other videos where I do like long-term growth and stuff like that for Pokemon. This is just something that you can add to your collection that a random casual person would be like, wow, that is a nice card. So definitely go add one to your collection because they are so cool. All right, we're getting into some of the nitty-gritty here on the list, and up at number 8 is another shiny Pokemon, because shiny Pokemon just hit a little bit differently, don't they? And I'm talking about the shiny Gyarados holographic card from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Guys, shiny Gyarados has probably been printed more than any other shiny Pokemon in the TCG. I don't know that's a fact. I just kind of have a feeling because it was the first shiny that was given to us in the video games back in Gold and Silver. So when you come across a shiny Gyarados, it just, again, talking about like hitting differently, you're just like, wow, that red Gyarados, like, it just hits all the heartstrings and just brings back all the memories and nostalgia. So Heart Gold, Soul Silver was another one of those eras that I missed out on completely. I don't have like any cards that I haven't bought like singles wise, right? I didn't open any packs during the Heart Gold, Soul Silver era. And that's actually one of the most fond, memorable game eras as well for a lot of people that I completely missed out on. So I'm super bummed that I missed out on that when I look back now, because I was out doing other things like, come on, like playing basketball. Like, who does that nowadays? Come on, this body was not made for basketball. But shiny Gyarados from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. The artwork is astonishing. It's a holographic. It's not necessarily a secret rare. It's just a holo rare inside the set. And you can pick some up right now at a pretty affordable price. Right now in TCG Player, they actually only have lightly played or worse. There's no near mint of this card out there available. You might be able to find some on like eBay or stuff, and they might go up periodically. But you can pick up this card in lightly played condition for like $27, $28. From the past sales, near mint usually goes for about $70. So again, picking up a lightly played on a holographic card that's quite a bit old at this point, like about 10 years old or so. Like, yeah, like it's a good buy. So if near mint goes up, grab that too. Whatever, you know, fits within your wheelhouse. But it's a beautiful, beautiful card. Red Gyarados, shiny Gyarados from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Beautiful card. Definitely recommended. Coming in at lucky number 7 is a card that you might think looks familiar, but you're like, hey, I've seen that a million times. That's the Jungle Scyther. Absolutely not, guys. This is the secret rare Scyther Jungle reprint from 2009's Platinum release. So, again, I didn't even know this card existed. I have tons of Jungle Scythers. Holographic, non-holographic, base set 2. Like, they're like, man, this is really cool artwork. I have a ton of these. And then I saw one, and I'm like, I don't have that. Why does it look so different? Because it was a secret rare printed in 2009. I didn't even know it was a thing. So I'm like, I gotta grab some of this. So guys, Scyther 2009 Platinum secret rare Scyther reprint. Scyther is pretty much everybody's favorite bug type Pokemon. It has some contention now lately with Centiskorch and like Vikavolt when that came out. But for the most part, Scyther is still the answer for a lot of people. When you think bug-type Pokemon, Scyther is where you go. And this card being reprinted, basically, in 2009, completely unbeknownst to me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys either didn't know it happened or completely forgot that it happened because it's a secret rare, significantly more rare than the Jungle print, holo, non-holo, whatever. So I'm definitely going to be grabbing some of these for my collection just because it's absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and see right here what the price goes for. Market value for the Platinum secret rare is about $35. That's not bad at all for picking up a secret rare. Now, that means you could probably get like a lightly played, in between lightly played and near mint for around that price. You can probably find lightly played a little bit less than that. But $35.99 on market value for that secret rare Scyther from 2009 Pokemon TCG Platinum. It is time for number 6 in the top 10 cards forgotten by the Pokemon community, including myself, if I even knew they existed in the first place. And I'm going back to Delta Species in 2005, talking about the Ditto clones. These cards are some of the funniest, most hysterical cards ever printed in the Pokemon TCG, and I'm telling you guys, you have to grab some of these because they're all pretty affordable and they all just look fantastic and they just put a smile on your face. They come in all kinds of forms. There's like Mr. Mime, Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. I think there's a Geodude. So I did end up getting some of these cards in a binder that I found at a thrift store when I first started collecting cards again. And it was so cool to see these cards, but I didn't realize how popular they were until I ran a giveaway for the Charmander, and people were so excited about the Ditto Charmander giveaway. It blew my mind. I had no clue. They were more excited for that than when I was doing a Hidden Fates giveaway. And it really made me think these cards are freaking phenomenal. So I picked up a couple more for my collection. I definitely recommend it for you as well because they're just such special cards. We've not had any Dittos printed like this since then from the Delta Species, and they're just phenomenal, guys. Just look at the artworks on the screen. Definitely go grab some of these. They're some of my favorite cards. They're all under $10 or right around $10 right now for the near mint condition. So definitely look into that because they're just beautiful cards, and they will put a smile on your face when you're flipping through your binder. We have made it to the halfway point in the list, and we're talking about two of the most beautiful cards and two of my favorite cards that I've actually ever pulled myself. I actually pulled both these cards, and they're actually absolutely phenomenal. I'm talking about Team Magma's Groudon EX and Team Aqua's Kyogre EX. The reason why they're both here in this slot is because they really go together face to face like this, and you'll see that in both the cards here. These card artworks are absolutely phenomenal. So you have Team Magma's trainers, Pokemon they used while they were battling you in the game, and Groudon all in one action shot. And then right on the other side, like a face-off, right? Like a boxing match or UFC face-off picture. You got Kyogre, Team Aqua trainers and grunts, along with the Pokemon they used to battle you in the Pokemon games. These were absolutely amazing cards. They are some of the best artworks. And this Kyogre full art is actually one of the first cards that Brady and I pulled when getting back into Pokemon back in the X and Y era. So it holds a lot of memories for us and a lot of memories for Brady. So they're beautiful, beautiful cards. And they're a little bit expensive on the high end right now. So near mint for both of these, you're going to be looking at $50 to $65 range. The Kyogre's a little bit more expensive than the Groudon is. But when you put these two cards together next to each other, they are absolutely phenomenal pieces of art that really exemplify the XY era. So they're really important cards to me in the TCG. They're part of the Double Crisis set that was released. It was a very short printed, almost like the first subset, right? So it came out during the X and Y era, and it was Double Crisis. It was before Shining Legends. It was before the other subset for X and Y. I'm drawing a blank right now. But it was great. Generations, there you go. It was before Generations. But it was amazing. So make sure you guys go grab some of these cards right now because they are beautiful. They're a little bit higher end on the dollar sign, but I'm telling you guys, these cards are great. Go grab some right now because they're just awesome, and they epitomize what Pokemon XY era was all about. Breaking that top 5 on this list has to be two of the promo cards from the Generations Super Premium Collection. That's right, I'm talking about Mew EX Full Art and Mewtwo EX Full Art XY promo cards. These things are absolutely beautiful pieces of artwork by the Pokemon Company. These are stunning, guys. The Mew is my favorite, but it's about twice as expensive as the Mewtwo is. So you can get the Mewtwo right now in near mint condition, full art, beautiful EX for about $14-15 over on TCG Player. And the Mew is going to cost you about $37-38. But both of these cards are phenomenal. They are some of my favorite artworks ever for both Mew and Mewtwo. Now, the collection box is very, very expensive. So, like, market price on that box right now is like $600, which is absolutely insane. Now, it comes with a bunch of Generations packs as well, plus a cool little figure. The figure's pretty dope as well. But I'm just talking about cards today. And the Mewtwo EX and the Mew EX from this promo box, I think, get forgotten about a lot because people focus on that box so much, if they even think about it at all. It's that big promo box that I believe MSRP, when it first even came out, retail was over $100 or at $100. So a lot of people ignored this box from the beginning because the price tag was so high. And that was before the big boom when people were used to paying these kinds of prices for Pokemon cards. $100 seemed absolutely ridiculous. So the amount of people that actually passed over these two cards is crazy, including myself. I did not buy that box back in the day, even though I did get back into collecting during X and Y. I just ignored this box because of that price tag. I mean, it was more than a booster box at the time. And to think now how much it has skyrocketed is insane to me. But the Mewtwo and Mew inside avoided my collection because of that big box price tag. But I'm definitely going to go back and buy some of these as singles because they're very, very nice and would add a huge boost to any Pokemon TCG collection. We have made it to that medalist stand. We're going to be going over the top 3 cards, of course, starting here at the bronze medal in 3rd place for top 10 forgotten Pokemon cards or never even known about Pokemon cards. And I'm talking about the secret rare shiny Chandelure from Black and White Next Destinies. This card is on the list because I have a very, very warm spot for Chandelure. He is one of my favorite Pokemon ever, and he is my favorite ghost type. I shiny hunted him on the live stream here on TCG Funhouse, picked him up on Sword and Shield. That made me very, very excited. I love this card. It's one of my favorite shiny versions in the entire game as well. The spookiness of Chandelure and then mixed with actual now fire, right? So like the purple fire turns into gold or orange fire, and it is just stunning. It looks fantastic, guys. This is a hollow foil secret rare from Black and White, printed in 2012. Now, it's a bit of a hefty price tag because, believe it or not, a lot of people love Chandelure. I didn't realize how big of a fan favorite Chandelure was until I really started to get into him myself, and then realized there's actually a big niche for Chandelure. Like, people love this thing, and it's absolutely awesome. So, the card is going to run you, even like lightly played right now, about $100. It's a very, very rare card, and a lot of people don't even know that it exists. So the Chandelure fans go crazy for this thing when it does pop up. There are a couple right now in TCG Player, but it does have a hefty price tag of around $100. But I think it's definitely worth grabbing a couple if you're a Chandelure fan or just a fan of ghost types in general, because it's just rare. And how many people actually knew this card even existed? So it's awesome. I'm going to pick some up, and I hope you guys do as well, just because it's an awesome card. Coming in that number 2 slot, we're talking about the silver medalists in today's list, and it has to be the shiny legendary beasts, once again from Heart Gold Soul Silver era. This era had so many awesome cards, I never even knew it. I never even thought to even go back and look, to be honest with you. A lot of people think you just go back and you look at Wizards of the Coast, and then you look at stuff that's going on today. But there's a huge mix right in the middle, and Heart Gold Soul Silver about 2010, absolutely phenomenal. All 3 legendary beasts were printed in their shiny version. We're talking Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Absolutely awesome cards, and the best part is they're actually quite affordable. You can get these cards in lightly played condition over on TCG Player. In the teens, you're looking at in between like $15 and $20 right now for all 3 cards. And if you want near mint, which is a little bit harder to find because they have that silver border, it's really hard to keep those in like near mint condition because there are just so many opportunities for scuffing on the front. But you're still looking at just over like $30 or like $25 for the Raikou. So like they're very affordable. They're awesome cards. Shiny legendary beasts, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. All 3 of them are available, and they are awesome. I didn't even know they were a thing, but they're great. Yes, it is time. It has arrived. Number 1, the gold medalist here in the top 10 most forgotten Pokemon cards in my opinion, because I love these cards and I forgot all about them or didn't even know about them. I know I keep saying that, but I got to keep plugging that part out there because honestly, I didn't know about some of these. These cards I did know about, and I kick myself in the butt every time I think about not grabbing these boxes when I saw them on the shelves. And I'm talking about the full art promo cards that came inside the Hoopa in Pikachu XY Legendary Collection boxes. Every box came with 5 full art promo cards that are absolutely some of the best artworks ever printed on Pokemon TCG. And the cool thing is you can still grab a lot of these for very affordable prices. You can get them as low as like Kyurem, I think, is like $6. But then the Latios is like $28, $30 for near mint condition. So there's a huge range in price. There's an Arceus card. There is Latios, Latias, Black Kyurem, White Kyurem, Palkia, Dialga. Like, these cards are phenomenal. The artworks on them are top tier. There's other Pokemon in the background. They're all full art cards. They're very bright, very vibrant. And people don't really think about these cards when they think about cards that they want to collect, even from the XY era. You know, they'll go to like the Charizard and Blastoise and Venusaur collection promos from Generations. They'll go to the Pikachu XY promos and things like that. And they completely pass over this entire 2 boxes that came out at the same time that were absolutely amazing and full of just beautiful artworks. I definitely recommend to go check these out if you're a Pokemon artwork guy, because they're very cartoony, they're very awesome, bright, vibrant, beautiful cards, and they range in very affordable prices as well. I mean, the Arceus is even only like $15-16 right now, so they're definitely good buys. If you're looking to add really, really awesome full art cards to your collection, these are the ones you're looking for. They are so good and very affordable right now. That's why they reach number 1 too, because they're low price tag. Because you guys know we shop on a budget here at TCG Funhouse. We're not millionaires. We're not big dogs. I'm not driving my Lamborghini in the intro of this video. It just doesn't happen, guys. I'm just like you. I'm a random schmuck that loves Pokemon, and I love collecting these cards. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and making it to the end of the video and checking out the top 10 most forgotten cards, in my opinion, in the Pokemon TCG. I need to know from you guys, what cards did you completely forget about and then remember and just went crazy on that credit card buying a bunch of these cards because they either gave you nostalgia feels or you didn't know they were a thing and you were like, wow, this is the greatest card I've ever seen. Let me know in the comment section. I need to know what card is that for you guys for sure. And that's what you got to leave in this video in order to get your entry. Which, speaking of, Empoleon V10, right? You got to get the details on that. That's coming up right here at the very end. But please, before you do that, support the channel, guys. Drop a sub. Smash that like button for me. It really, really helps. I'm trying to grow this bad boy. I want to make this thing my dream. Thank you. Come with me on this journey. And here are your entry details. Surprise! Travis wears glasses. I know you guys didn't know that, but I also know that's not why you guys are here. You are here to get your entry details for this Empoleon V Strikers 10, our current giveaway over on TCG Funhouse. Thank you so much for checking out and making it to the end of the video, guys. Here are your details to get the Empoleon V10. You must be a subscriber here at TCG Funhouse. You must like this video. You must leave a comment below. Those are the 3 things required to get your entry. Any comment you want, guys. You can comment anything that you're looking forward to. Maybe your favorite Pokemon, your favorite set. What do you like about the Pokemon TCG, or what got you into Pokemon? Any of those amazing topics you can leave in the comments below, and I will reply to them, man. I reply to every single comment left on this video because I want to be a part of your guys' community and our community all together, guys. Also, share this video, guys. Go ahead, send it out there. It's one of the biggest growth metrics for YouTube, is we can bring viewers in from outside platforms. So please share this content. Help me grow TCG Funhouse, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Also, check the description below for the Team Next Phase Discord. And also, memberships are live and available, so if you want to check out the perks down there, click that join button, guys. All kinds of cool stuff. Thank you so much. I'll see you around.